Prepare for the practice of Yoga Nidra by lying on your back in Shavasana. If Shavasana doesn't feel appropriate, then you can sit on a chair or sit on the floor, Indian style, or in hero pose. Or you can sit comfortably with your back against the wall. If you're pregnant or this just sounds right, you can lie on your side in a fetal position. Tonight we'll practice a Yoga Nidra for the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, called Vishuddhi or Vishuddha in Sanskrit. Say to yourself mentally, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Say to yourself mentally, I will stay awake for Yoga Nidra. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, say mentally, respect. Do this 2 more times at least. Again, this Yoga Nidra will focus on the 5th chakra, Vishuddha, the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is the first of the 3 spiritual chakras in our body, the upper chakras. Vishuddha in Sanskrit means pure. And this chakra, the throat chakra, is the seat of our truth. Who we are and what we say is located in this chakra. Blue is the color of this chakra. Imagine the mat is a blanket and you're lying outdoors at a picnic. The weather is perfect and the sky is a brilliant blue. Visualize a clear blue sky. Take a few deep breaths and focus the intention on every inhalation and exhalation, picturing the clear blue sky on the perfect day with perfect weather as you're lying on the blanket mat. In Yoga Nidra, it's best if the body remains still. But if you become uncomfortable, move to a position of comfort as mindfully and quietly as possible, and then come back to stillness. Say to yourself mentally, I will stay still for Yoga Nidra. Come back to the breath. With each inhale, expand the boundaries of the body. And with each exhale, dissolve the physical boundaries and feel connected to everyone and everything. Imagine a sky blue purifying light entering your mouth and filling your throat, mouth, and chest. The purifying blue light is bringing you back into a place of integrity, aligning your words with your thoughts, hopes, and dreams. The blue light is cleansing negative emotions, gossip, or any hurtful speech that is self-directed or directed towards others. The blue light is purifying negative energy coming out of the mouth. The blue light is finding and multiplying the self-respect in the body. Self-respect means respecting yourself by valuing your own truths. It means trusting yourself to do what you believe is right, even when this means disappointing others, or when others don't agree with you. It means doing what you believe is right, even when other people don't understand. When you respect yourself, the approval of others is not important. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity, just as everyone else does. We are all equals. We are all important. We are all worthy of respect. Cultivating self-respect gives you the ability to love yourself for who you truly are. Without self-respect, we can feel regret, shame, loathing, and blame. Remember, we are respected by others according to how much we respect ourselves. If we do not respect ourselves, we cannot expect others to treat us with respect. Get to know and appreciate who you truly are and respect yourself. Free yourself from the expectation of others and hear your inner voice. The inner voice will guide you to a free and happy life filled with integrity and self-respect. Now listen in all directions for sounds. Listen for sounds outside the room. Listen for sounds inside the room. Listen for the sounds of the body, like any gurgling or abdominal sounds. Listen for the sound of the breath. And listen for the sound of the heartbeat. And in the heartbeat, hear the pulse of the universe, often manifested by the mantra Om. Now come back to the breath. And in the breath, hear the Sankopa. A Sankopa is a short positive statement in the present or future tense. It's an affirmation, a resolve. A Sankopa is kept until it comes true. So for tonight, if you do not have a Sankopa, use this simple statement: I respect others and I am respected by others. Repeat your Sankopa, or the statement I just gave you, 3 times with the exact same wording and the confidence that it will come true. Feel all the points of connection between the body and the mat blanket. Imagine that you are on the ceiling and you could see yourself lying on the mat. A bird's eye view. See yourself lying on the mat. And know where you are. Say to yourself mentally the address of where you are. Repeat to yourself mentally the city and now the state and now the country where you're lying on the mat blanket. The continent, and now know that you're on planet Earth lying on the mat blanket. And realize that you're in a solar system with other planets that surround the sun. And now become aware that your solar system is within a larger galaxy, the Milky Way. See the body as a constellation in the galaxy, and each body part is a star. As I begin the body scan, the rotation of consciousness through the body, visualize the body as a galaxy, and when I name a body part, it turns on a star resting on the body. If this is too difficult or doesn't seem appropriate, then just repeat the name of the body part. Now place a star on the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side of the right rib cage, right waist, right hip, upper leg, kneecap, lower leg, ankle, heel, instep, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now see the whole right side of the body twinkling with stars. Moving to the left side of the body, place a star on the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side of the left rib cage, left waist, left hip, upper leg, kneecap, lower leg, ankle, heel, instep, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now the whole left side of the body is twinkling and filled with stars. Stay awake and aware and place a star on the top of the head, the forehead, the right temple, the left temple, the right cheek, the left cheek, the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, the right eyelashes, the left eyelashes, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, the right nostril, the left nostril, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, the throat, the throat, the throat, Vishuddha, the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, the right collarbone, the left collarbone, the hollow between the collarbones, the right chest, the left chest, the heart center, the upper abdomen, the navel, the lower abdomen, the pelvis, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the top of the head. Now the whole front and back of the body are filled with stars and are twinkling. Now see the stars twinkling on the whole right arm, and see the stars twinkling on the whole left arm. See the stars twinkling on the whole left arm. See the stars twinkling on the whole right leg, and see the stars twinkling on the whole left leg. Now visualize the stars on both arms and both legs twinkling and blinking and shining brightly. See the stars on the whole front of the body, and see the twinkling of the stars on the whole back of the body. And now the front and back together twinkling. And the whole body together filled with stars and twinkling. Now release the stars into the sky, away from the body. Know that they're always there, watching you, protecting you, respecting you. And come back to the breath. Start to place the breath at the throat. And inhale and exhale from the throat. Breathing in and out of the throat. Counting backwards from 9 to 0 with awareness of the breath at the throat. Inhaling 9. Exhaling 9. Inhaling 8, exhaling 8. And continue counting backwards from 9 to 0 with awareness of the breath at the throat. If the count is lost, begin again at 9. If the count reaches 0, begin again at 9. Stay with the counting. Stay with awareness of the breath at the throat. Now let go of the counting and let go of the awareness of the breath at the throat and come back to natural breathing. We will begin to work with the mantra, the bija mantra of the throat chakra, which is hum. You can inhale and exhale hum. You can inhale hum and exhale hum, all mentally. Or you can hear in your mind hum, 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 hum at whatever speed that the mantra comes to you at. So begin working with the mantra hum. Continue working with the mantra hum. Stay awake and aware. Let the mantra come to you at the speed that the mantra wants to. Don't force the mantra. Continue to work with the mantra hum. If the mantra is lost, come back to the mantra. Keep awareness of the throat chakra while you're working on the mantra. Now let go of the mantra and come back to natural breathing. Remember a moment when you felt respected. Remember feeling respected. Remember how you felt important. Remember the confidence. Remember the feeling of self-worth. Remember the ease in which you carried yourself when you were respected. Now let go of respect and come to the opposite experience of being disrespected. Remember a moment when you were disrespected. Remember the hurt. Remember the disappointment. Remember the discomfort. Remember the dis-ease when you felt disrespected. Now come back to the opposite experience of respect. And remember a time when you gave respect to someone. Remember feeling very respectful of a person. Remember it as if it was happening right now. The praise, the accolades. See the person very clearly, as if you were watching a movie. And now let go of respect and come again to disrespect. And remember disrespecting a person. Remember the disdain. Remember the unpleasant words or actions. See it very clearly as if you're watching a movie. Remember how you disrespected the person. And now let go of disrespect and respect. Now try to feel respect and disrespect at the same time. This is very difficult. But hold them both at the same time in your mind. And now let go of disrespect and let go of respect. And remember a time or an experience of being completely honest, of speaking your truth. Feel the integrity of your actions. Feel the honesty as if the situation was happening right now. And let go of honesty and come back to the opposite experience of dishonesty. Remember a moment when you were dishonest. Maybe a time when you lied and you didn't have to, but it was more convenient. It's more convenient to be dishonest than to be in integrity. And feel it, the dishonesty, as if it were happening right now. And let go of the dishonesty. And now try to experience honesty and dishonesty at the same time. This is difficult, but see if you can simultaneously hold on to honesty and dishonesty. Feel them both clearly. Experience the honesty and experience the dishonesty. And now let go of dishonesty and let go of honesty and come back to natural breathing. Bring your awareness to the Chitakasha, the mind space in front of the closed eyes. And in that space, notice any colors or patterns or imagery that's appearing there. We will now travel into the past. We'll travel into the past the same way we travel from the past to the present, retracing the steps of the memory and consciousness backward from this time. The past is part of time, and time is part of the mind. Normally, we walk forward in time. I am asking you to walk back in time. Walking back in time by remembering your past, you're going to go into deep recesses of the consciousness. Now scan your life and remember your life is a timeline. Notice within the last year something you were involved in, a project or a program that made you feel good, where you felt respected. Or perhaps something you were always involved in that brings you respect, pleasure, and fulfillment. And as you're scanning yourself participating in this program or event, notice what you bring or brought to this particular specific event. Notice when you felt respected. Notice when you gave respect to others. What did you bring to this event? Is it stability, security, creativity, a sense of organization, an awareness of deep encouragement? Did you bring a sense of order or perhaps harmony? When you work on this project, do you feel like you're working from integrity? Focus and notice the main qualities that you bring to this program or event. Don't censor, don't judge. Without censorship or judgment, notice what your proclivities are. What do you bring? And as you notice them, mentally record them and be aware of them. Now go back a few more years, continuing to scan your life on this timeline of possibilities. And as you go back a few more years, maybe 5 years, 10 years, find another time, another event where you felt respected, where you felt good. And as you grasp a hold of that event, think about what you are giving. How are you sharing? How are you expressing yourself? Why are you happy? Are you acting in integrity? Are you being respectful? Are you being respected? And as you are looking at this event, begin to notice your unique way of being in the world. Notice the respect and integrity you bring to the world. Notice the way you treat others and the respect that you bring them. Notice the small ways that self-respect and respecting others fills your life with joy. Are you noticing and becoming aware of the respect? As you are noticing and becoming aware of respect, realize that there's always something trying to happen through you and through your own unique patterns. These are not someone else's patterns, although someone else's patterns may be similar. These are your unique patterns. Now go back a little further. Go back to being a young girl or boy. What are your proclivities? What were your proclivities? How did you interact with others? What did you bring? Were you respectful of others? Did others respect you? Can you see a connection between the little boy and girl, the young man or woman, and the most recent experience? What has always been with you? What has always been there trying to express itself? What makes you feel like you're acting in integrity? What makes you feel respected? And what makes you respect another? Now come back to the Chitakasha, the mind space in front of the closed eyes. And let go of the Chitakasha. Let go of the visualization practice. And feel the heartbeat, beating with the heartbeat of the universe. And hear the breath. And in the breath again, in the breath, listen to the whisper of the Sankalpa, the short positive statement that you use in the beginning of the Yoga Nidra practice, and say it 3 times mentally with the exact same wording and the confidence that it will come true. Now again, listen to the sounds of the heartbeat Now listen to the sound of the heartbeat and listen to the sounds of the breath. And listen for any abdominal sounds or any gurgling in the body. And listen for sounds inside the room. And listen for sounds outside the room. And listen for the furthest sound that you can hear outside the room. And remember the room. Remember the walls. Remember the ceiling. Remember the floor. Remember yourself lying on the floor on the mat blanket. Remember the blue color of the throat chakra, the chakra that we're working with tonight, and the practice of respect and integrity. Now remember the room, and remember your place in the room. And again, remember the throat chakra, the center of purity and speaking your truth. And come back to the breath and extend the breath from the head to the toes. And extend the breath from the head to the fingertips. And begin to inhale deeply and exhale fully. Inhaling and exhaling deeply and fully. And say to yourself mentally, this practice of Yoga Nidra for the throat chakra is now complete. Keep the eyes closed and start to roll the wrists one way and another. And now roll the ankles one way and then the other. And take any kind of intuitive movement the body is asking for. And now roll over onto the left side, the feminine side. And take 3 deep breaths here. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position with the hands at the heart center. Bow your head in, thanking yourself for taking this time to meditate, to practice Yoga Nidra. Namaste.